So first of all, I just want to explain how I start a meal plan. So by your activity, the questionnaire that you filled out before, by your activity level, your height, your weight, who you are, I decided how many calories you need in one day. But calories are not all created equal, okay? So I'd always divide everything by carbs, fat, and protein. Okay. And my initial suggestion was what you found there, okay? Right. So the best way for now is to divide everything into like 6 different meals. Okay? So I divided it, and I kind of fixed everything like in timing. So what I suggest to be eating breakfast, snack, lunch, okay? So I divided, let's say, your breakfast into categories. I want you to have 1 portion of protein, 1 portion of carbs, half a fruit, 1 fat, and I did that for all your meals. Okay. And I gave you example, like let's say I say 1 fruit, well it's 1 apple or 1 cup of berries. If I do like 1 fat, it's like a tablespoon of flaxseed or natural peanut butter. But those are only examples. Okay. You can just go in my cheat sheet and pick whatever you want. Okay. So yeah, if I tell you 1 complex carb and you don't like oatmeal, you can just go into complex carb and pick the one that maybe relate. Or let's say that you open your cupboard that day and there's no more oatmeal. You didn't ruin your day. You can have half a bagel, or you have stuff to follow on too. Okay, so I want you to your meal plan and that sheet should be like side by side. Okay, I want you to really understand what you're eating and why you're eating it. So there's an app like MyFitnessPal. I don't know if you familiar with that, but you're by the way too fast. The only choice you have is Tim Horton. Okay, that's not really on your meal plan, but but it happens. It happens, and it's part of life. This morning. Exactly, it's part of life. Yeah. What do you do about it? How you can fix that? So you go on your MyFitnessPal and you punch in, let's say, blueberry muffin from Tim Horton. You'll have a breakdown of how many carbs, how much protein, how much carbs there is in that muffin. If you look at it, I know it by heart, there's 53 grams of carbs in muffin. Your portion is about 25. So you know that you have your 2 portions of carbs. There's not much protein in a muffin. So you know that later in that day you need to have more protein. But so at least I want you to kind of start understanding a little bit more of what you're eating and when in your day you should be timing it. Okay. I think that's the key of long-lasting results, because you will follow the wagon or you'll go at Tim Horton, and it's not realistic that you will be following this forever perfectly. It's just not realistic. So MyFitnessPal, don't get overwhelmed with it. If you're following the plan or you're like kind of around it, you're good to go. Okay. I want you to kind of visually see your damage, and then you realize that you can still fix it, because too many people, because they had that muffin, they not screw up their day, screw up the weekend, start on Monday. Look at that, and what could you picture yourself? Is there something there that you can picture yourself eating for breakfast? Breakfast. Yes. Yeah, bacon. Bacon. Yogurt. Yeah, none of the rest of it appeals to me as breakfast. But you don't want like oyster for breakfast? And I like oysters, but it's just not for breakfast. No. Yeah. I've never been a big breakfast eater. Like, like if I had 2 pieces of toast for breakfast, that's a big breakfast. Do you like smoothies? Do you think they'd be something feasible for you? Yes, I do like smoothies, and I've often thought that that's probably something I should do for myself and the kids, and I don't. There you go. You can do like a whole batch of smoothies, blend that, and the entire family's ready. Either do your smoothie with protein powder, the Greek yogurt, like the option are there. I like to add a little bit of oatmeal, quick oatmeal in my smoothies. I find they last longer, because if it's just like fruit, they just get digested really, really fast. So I would pick like 1 fruit. See, I put like 1 fruit, like an apple, that's supposed to be an apple or blueberries, but you could kind of cut it in half, like maybe half a banana and half a cup of berries instead of just berries, or just picking a 50-50 on both fruits. Okay. You throw that, your oatmeal, and a good quality oil. Do all that and do just what we said. And you're like up and running. You save time. You just did one breakfast.
Snack.
Okay, again, I put 1 fruit, 1 fat. Okay. Is that something that 1 fruit, 1 fat, like peanut butter, nuts, with a fruit. Something else that I'll give you in the recipes, but they are like energy balls.
Okay, yeah.
So again, I do that for the kids all the time. I'll do like a whole batch and just give 2 balls. Not sure. So does that work?
Yes.
For lunch, a lean protein, carbs, and a vegetables. Any lean protein, anything. Think about it, like you could put like, if you want to be efficient, put like a whole chicken in a slow cooker, and then use that chicken for everything. One day you can do a stir fry with it, then the next day you can do wraps or a healthy pizza or taco nights. You know, like the shell is your carbs, you put your chicken or beef, whatever, and tons of vegetables, and so you don't need to create like a meal snack at nighttime. How do you feel about that nighttime snack?
Like, do I want to eat one, or do I like what's listed there?
Do you like that, or do you don't want to eat at night, or what's going on in your head at nighttime?
I would say if I'm doing like proper portion controls and this kind of thing, I'm going to want that snack at nighttime right now.
Okay.
Yeah, what's listed there those wouldn't work for
That
me.
would not work.
No.
Okay.
But I'm thinking like, if like, would it match up? So it's half a protein and a fat. So what was the energy ball?
Yes.
Like what?
Yeah.
Would
We
that
could have that. Yeah. We
yeah,
could
like,
create like, we can have like a more protein-ish energy ball that we could kind of come up
like
with.
something like that, because that's the kind of thing, like if I eat anything after supper, it's that like snacky.
Okay. And are you more like a salty or like a sweet type of girl?
Both.
Both? Okay.
I would say a typical decent evening snack would be popcorn.
Okay. Well, that could be something too, though, because we could move it a little bit. Your meal plan, it's not a big deal at all. But let's say that would you be open to popping your own popcorn?
Oh, that's what we do. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's an air
spray
popper.
You just spray like a olive oil, and you spray a little bit of sea salt on it, and drink plenty of water, and you're all good. We just maybe need to add you'll have your fat from your olive oil, so you have your fat. So that could be an option.
Okay.
Yeah, like everything is really like adaptable, and I want you to like it. So definitely we can make it work. There's just, as long as you're not eating the popcorn that's like full butter and stuff like that.
No, I like it just plain air pop.
Yeah. So see, we fix that. So are you more comfortable with the meal plan? Do you think it's more realistic?
Yeah, I think I understand it a bit better now, and I just need to sit down with that other list and figure it out.
Find more. I think it is really important to kind of sit down with the 2 options and maybe create a couple days of.
That's what I need. I need my week planned out if I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah.
Plan.
And maybe like after 12 weeks with me, you learn so much that you'll probably be just able to
go again.
That
would be my hope.
Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll get you there. So for now, plan it. Create your option, what you want to do, your grocery list, kind of create everything together and do all that. You can even send it back to me by email so I can look at it, make sure.
I would like to do that. I would like that. Yes.
Totally.
Make me accountable.
Yeah.
And I get to like, yes, you did this right. Because that's the other thing. I'm like, this is not my comfort zone.
No.
This is not. Yeah. If I'm going to change things, I want to know that I'm making the right changes.
No, you're more than welcome. So as soon as you all have send me everything by email, I'll look at it and then I'll. Oh yeah, completely missed it right here. Where were you? Where were you for that consultation?
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm trying.
So I'm gonna tell you my expectation. Okay, what I expect from you. I expect you to do your best, but I'm not expecting you to come back next week and say, Madame, I'm mastering this. So you could teach me stuff. If I'm expecting for my client to really struggle, and that's what I'm hoping for, because if you follow that meal plan to a T, everything's going well, you lose your 2 pounds, you come here, get weighed by, hey, everything's going well. You're paying me for pretty much like, hey, like that's easy job. It's not reality, okay? I want you to actually text me when you're at the restaurant, you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to eat, I don't know what to do. like I fell off the wagon, like I gained 2 pounds, like that's where I can help you. So just to kind of remind us a little bit, you want to work out at home.
Yes.
Okay, and you want something efficient,
Yeah.
easy to do. Because it's different from like someone that wants to go to the gym, that have tons of time, and you know,
Yeah.
you just don't have that. So for you, what I created is a Tabata workout. Okay, all my clients know about a Tabata workout. I think they're efficient, they're fast, easy to follow. You don't need to think, you just do it. Okay, so first of all, you download an app on your phone. It's free. You type Tabata, whatever comes up first, you download it. So you just press play.
Starting your Tabata workout.
Ooh, so
Get ready.
oh, you're getting ready yet.
Okay.
So when it says beep,
Exercise.
then do your squat.
20 seconds.
20
Right.
seconds.
So it just is the time.
Yeah. So you can kind of leave it there. Do your squat, watch TV, watch a cat, watch.
20 seconds gets really long.
It's long. You're like, oh my god, it's on the other end done yet. And then you have it 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're like, ah. And then you wait 10 seconds.
Okay.
That goes by so fast. So we're gonna go downstairs to really show you all
How
the
to do these?
exercises.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
Yeah.
much to me. Sounds great that it's only 20 seconds at a time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.